All right, so welcome to a super easy mod video. We're actually gonna be working on the F32 today. This is a 2020 440i, and we're gonna be changing the daytime running light color on this car. The inside daytime running light is pure white. The outside has a bit of a yellow hue to it. And we're gonna be switching these to the infamous GT3 M4 yellow daytime running lights. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So after doing a little bit of research, I ended up buying these yellow LED DRL modules. What you get with this set is a pre-assembled heatsink that already has the two LED boards pre-installed on it. In my opinion, the advantage of this versus what a lot of websites sell, which is just the boards by themselves, where you then have to remove your OEM heatsink, you have to scrape off your modules, you have to then clean up the surface, glue on your new aftermarket boards or modules, and hope that the thermal paste or thermal glue, in ideal cases, is gonna do a good job. And if you ever wanna go back, you're pretty much screwed. So what I like about this solution is the fact that you can actually go back. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be replacing our OEM heatsink that is connected with 3 T20 screws and replace it with this guy right here. And then we should have beautiful yellow daytime running lights. Let's get to it. Okay. Then as you can see, this heatsink is now disconnected. There is a small tab, and again, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I don't know what this tab is for. Maybe somebody smarter, can tell me in the comments what this is for. But as far as I can tell, this entire assembly just sits here. So I'm not sure what this retaining, it's clearly a retaining tab, is for. But at this point, what you're gonna do is very gently lift up. And hopefully you can see this on camera, but you have two, one right here, plugs, one right here that you're gonna undo. Then you have a second one back here that you're gonna undo as well. And then this entire heatsink assembly is out of the headlight. One thing to point out, I was nervous about the other assembly, the aftermarket assembly, having a huge, well, actually in comparison it's not, but there's a cut. And I was nervous about this potentially causing moisture or, even water leakage into the headlight. The OEM one, the original BMW one, look how large this cut is right here. That is a pretty large gap. So that actually makes me feel better about the aftermarket unit being able to seal the headlight and not allow moisture to come in. So let's install the aftermarket unit. We're gonna go with this first electrical connector right here. We're gonna plug this in just like that. And then we're gonna take the smaller one. This is a 2-prong connector. And we're gonna gently push this one in as well. And then very gently lower this entire assembly onto the headlight. There you go. It sits nice and flush in place. And then we have 3 screws that we have to put back in. So we're gonna very gently start tightening these. And then now this one can theoretically go all the way. We're gonna finish tightening this one as well. And then the third T20 Torx. And here we are. This is about as easy as it gets to make a pretty impactful mod. Let's go check out the results.